Hello, hello. Hola, ¿cómo estás? How is it going? ¿Qué tal? I'm honored to be your host. I first want to make sure that we take this time to address any and all questions. Let me head over here. Bam. Okay, so this is the time that we have set aside for them to get answered and for you to get as much as you can from this workshop today. We have an hour together and we're going to dive deep. Okay, don't forget to subscribe as well so you can always be notified when I am live. I go live once a week. And today we are in our look. I'm like, you know what? I gotta change the name. Um, mm. Oop, hold up. Let's do this. You know what? It's too late. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, let me put it back up there. It's now called we are now Heal Your Natural Hair Workshop, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and drop any and all questions that you have about caring for your natural hair. Go ahead and drop them. If you were wondering who I am and why you should stay here, and even just to see if you should stay around to hear this information, here's a little bit about me. So let me. Okay. So I have been. My name is Angel Barnett. I am a licensed hairstylist in the state of Tennessee. I have been practicing with natural hair for over 20 years. I started off with my natural hair license in 2009. And I practiced with natural hair as a licensed stylist. And then in 2017, I went back to school to get my full cosmetologist license. So I started off my career as a braider even before I was a licensed professional, right? So I was braiding hair. They would either come to my house, I would go to their house. I started doing my mom's hair and then her coworkers and then church members, neighbors, and it just kind of spread on. And then that's what I was just really known for was braiding people hair. I did kinky twists, the cornrows, box braids, sew-ins, natural hairstyles too, like flat twists, individual twists. Like I would be doing all type of things. Okay. I would really say at that time, I didn't have like a specific focus besides like braids or whatever, like what I used to call protective styles. I don't really call them that anymore. But it really just helped me to learn so many different type of curl patterns and textures, all the way from loose wavy hair to tight kinky coils. Like I was really able, especially then, to be able to deal with all different types of hairs. Okay, so for me, I went through a rough period in my hair when my hair was like falling out because of stress. Like I've been where a lot of you all have been, and everything, like even where you are now or where you want to be, or like I'm not even where I want to be, but like I'm still on the journey, and I've like done a lot of things with my hair. But like at this time, particularly when I first went natural, even before I went natural, I was still having issues with my hair, like with the relaxers and the colors and all that. But during this time when I was actually natural, like my hair was falling out from different reasons, right? One of them being stress. Like, let me know if anybody has experienced their hair falling out due to stress. Let me know in the comments. Like, this is a very safe space. I'm being vulnerable with you now. I remember having a bald spot the back of my head, and I didn't know until I came into work to do a client's hair, and one of my next door neighbor booth renters was like, "Girl, you bald," and I'm like, "I did not know." So confession, this was the real reason why I went natural, because my hair fell out and I decided, you know what, just go ahead and shave it all off, right? There were other ways or reasons why my hair fell out, of course, due to color, not really taking care of it properly, and even more color, to be honest with you. Truthfully, I didn't know how to take care of my hair at that time. Not really, and put a comment in if you feel like that too, like you've done things with your hair, but you didn't really know, you're not really knowing how to actually care for your hair. Let me just hold on. Let me see if this is gonna make a difference, because your girl needs glasses, and it's a little bit better. Oh, I need some new glasses. It's okay. I need a new prescription. These is kind of old. That's okay. But truthfully, I didn't know how to take care of my hair. And oddly enough, I remember when I first went natural, my hair growing fast for the first year. So this shows my first year of hair growth. And by the second year, it just stopped growing. Like I was like, whoa, what happened? Like I thought I was on a roll. I thought I was doing something by going natural. Like who here has experienced that too? You may have experienced that. I've heard a lot of people experience that too. And them not really realizing like, why did they hit this plateau and can't ever get past a certain point? For a lot of people, it's like bob length, and they're like, why can't I get past this? I want it to go. A lot of people want to go past their neck. They want it to go past their neck, past their collar, past their chin. Like they're like, what is going on, right? Even when they stretch it, like it, because usually they're getting it blow dried, or at that time they would get it blow dried and be like, oh, it can't go past a certain point or whatever. It's okay. All right. So with me, when I noticed that some of my clients received like results with their hair, I compared it to the clients that didn't receive results with their hair. And I use this to help everybody get faster results, right? So since then, I've just been sharing my knowledge so that my clients in the salon and around the world can also get results faster than not at all. Okay. And you can do it too. I promise you. But enough about me. Who here has a curl pattern? I think I want to. I'll just keep this here. Who here has a curl pattern? Let me know in the comments. All right. So I want you to be open to some things. And know that, of course, this is a safe space. This is a safe space to work things out together, to kind of see where your mindset is, and also to help you over the hurdles if you're looking to wear your hair in its natural curly state. You're wanting to do something with your hair. Let's do this so I don't forget about it, because I may. All right. Something that I want you to work through, and we're going to go over a couple of these things, and we're going to dive right into the training, where I'm not going to take a long time to get all through this, but I also want to give you the time to drop any questions that you have about caring for your hair. That way we can go over them during the Q&A section. Okay. So something that I want you to go ahead, and you can just tie it up in a nice little bow. It doesn't have to be this whole drawn out thing right now. What were you taught about your hair? Like, what were you taught about your natural hair? What were you taught about your natural curls? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Okay. Who all here grew up learning how to take care of their hair? Not me. I did not. That was not a thing, right? For so long, really growing up as a teenager, I did my own hair. I did like micro braids, cornrows, kinky twists, and the same thing throughout college. I just sprinkled in a little bit of wigs. Like I had some blonde wigs, some red wigs, and some, I was doing some things back then. During this time, I was also a licensed professional. So keep in mind that I've literally done hair for majority of my life. For as long as I can remember, I feel like I learned how to braid before I learned how to read. Like, I just feel like it really was something that came natural to me, and I just kind of stuck with it, So the results, so at that time, as a licensed professional, I could feel my clients getting to the point where they wanted more for their hair. This was when I was also natural and newly natural, and then realizing that my hair stopped growing. And this kind of motivated me to kind of figure out what I needed to do to make my hair grow and also help my clients at that time of with them wanting more for their hair. So the results that they were seeking was very drastic. Like, they didn't want to see their hair to turn out like their aunts or their grandmothers or their a friend or anybody that they've seen. They wanted more for their hair. They didn't want to see like their hair fall out. They didn't want to see a whole bunch of bald spots and all of that, right? They didn't want to get to that worst situation with their hair, and they just did not want to get to that point. So I started experimenting with some different products. Sure, I'll just keep it here. I started experimenting with some different products. I think yeah, here we go. And different mixtures. I created so many different combinations of treatments with my hair as well as my clients' hair for a decade. And remember that I have been doing hair for over 20 years. So at the beginning of my career, there wasn't a lot of natural hair products that we have now. Now we have a plethora to choose from, and nobody's sure what to use. And a lot of the products are like double products, and nobody's really knowing, like, is this for my hair? Is this for 4C? Is this for 3A or whatever it is? Everybody's kind of confused because there's just so much in the market, right? So, but at this time, there was not. So I had to create my own products to help my hair and my clients' hair. Okay. So after a decade of trying to tinker with some things, I finally cracked the code, and not just on the right type of products to use, but the whole simple hair care for naturals. The ones that desire to wear their hair out without extensions. A lot of the clients then, they didn't want to lock their hair. That wasn't a thing. Like, I feel like now a lot of people are wanting to lock just because for whatever reasons that that may be. At that time, they didn't want to do silk presses. They wanted to wear their natural curls out. I do feel like we're getting to the point where a lot of people are seeing that that's something that they could actually do. And that's 100% why I'm here, to let you know that you have a natural curl pattern. At this time that you see on the screen, I didn't even know I had a curl pattern. Like, I knew I had something going on, but I didn't know that I could wear my hair how I wear it now in its natural curly state, or just to really be able to embrace, the curls that I do have. So a lot of my new clients, they would desire to wear their hair out, but for so long, they've just relied on wearing wigs to hide their hair, while also hiding the fact that most of them didn't know, like, actually how to make their hair grow or how to keep it healthy instead of it breaking off or staying at the same length, right? If that is you, I completely understand. You're in the right place. Okay. I was just like a lot of my own clients. I didn't want to have to do a whole lot of different things with my hair to make it grow, although I did try so many things. I'm not going to list all of them, but I've tried like the inversion method. I've tried the greenhouse method, the LOC, LCO. I've done all types of things. I've laid down on the bed upside down. I've massaged my head and then put my head up. Like, I've done all types of things. Like, I've just know that I've been where you are, or been where you even maybe didn't pass, and you're like, I ain't doing all of that. I probably did it. I've done all of that. And I've heard a lot of my clients over 2 decades tell me all the things that they've tried with their hair too. So know that I know you're beyond that point now, right? But before that, I got to a point where I didn't care for my hair and pretty much gave up. I just wrote it out, right? I just stayed natural just for no reason. This was this time, before this time right here, where I just thought I would just be a straight natural. And I was just like, whatever, until this last picture. And I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to straighten my hair for a while. And then I had a whole bunch of heat damage because most of it was still straight. And I was like, oh, what did I get myself into? This was like my second year being natural. And I was like, yeah, I got a lot of hair, but also like I want my natural curls back or whatever I thought I had going on at that point. I wasn't into wash and goes. I heard of a wash and go and I thought it was only for certain type of hair types, which is not true. Okay. So I was just like, no, I just don't want to, I just don't want to straighten it as often. And then I stopped straightening at one point. Right. But anything that I tried with my hair, like I tried twist and flat twist and all that, it's just lackluster and thin. Didn't really look good no matter what hairstyle that I tried. And it was crazy. Like that was a real low for me. And then something clicked, like I wanted more for my hair. A lot of my clients started wanting more for their hair. And so things changed for me. I wanted to see some improvements. Like, let me know in the comments, like do you want to see improvements with your hair? And if you do, tell me what it is in the comments. Again, it doesn't have to take a very long time. Just tell me, like, what do you really want from your natural hair? And so I want you to think about this not just as like a hair goal, but like, what do you want? What do you want from your hair? And we can kind of dissect that a little bit. If not, you can just share, right? But I just want you to think a little bit differently with your hair. Okay. Think differently from your hair strands, right? Make what it takes to get you to your goals just a part of your lifestyle. Make it real simple. Make it easy for yourself. Okay. I feel like a lot of our problem is not doing what it takes to get you to your goals, but actually like knowing what specifically to do. Right? Like, and then doing it. Does that make sense? Like, it's not doing it first, it's knowing what to do so you can do it and then make it easy for yourself. Who here like feels the same way? Like, for me, it's the opposite. Like, I know what to do, I just have to do it. And so the way I think it may be completely different as far as like how I take care of my hair, but from someone who is like, Angel, I don't know what to do with my hair. Like, I've done this, this, and this, but it's not working. That means my hair is just a failure. And I'm like, no, let's just figure out something a little bit more simple that fits you and your lifestyle. Hence, that's why I'm here, right? I was the same way. So I completely understand. Like, in the beginning where I didn't know, I was like, at that time, it was like I was willing to do all of the things, but I didn't know what to do. But by the time I kept trying and doing stuff and it wasn't really working, or I would see a little result and not really, I was exhausted. I don't want you to get to that point. That's why I'm here. I'm here to kind of go over all of that, right? Like, if you don't know, I know that if you don't know what you're doing is either helping or is helping, or if you're not seeing the results and the progress that you want that should be happening, it just feels like you're putting in a lot of energy to see no reward. And it's completely not your fault, I promise you, right? Why is it not your fault? Because, okay, there, look, we don't have an extra hour to go over the because. So many different reasons. We could say because a lot of them or a lot of people don't want to see people look different. We could say slavery. We could say because your mindset is not right for it. Like, a lot of people are maybe ready to wear their hair, but their hair is not ready to be worn, and they're not ready to go through a mindset shift to be okay with how their hair looks now until they get to where they want to be. I'm just saying, right? I'm here for the nitty gritty, for the things that you may not be thinking of that's stopping you from wearing your hair the way you want to wear it. I'm here to just unblock all of that. Let's uncover all of that and just get right into it. Okay. Let me help you. I am here to help. All right. So today in this workshop, we're going to go over some things and just to kind of see if this is for you, if wearing your natural curls is a good step for you as well. Okay. But after you learn what to do, you just have to follow through with it. That's it. Okay. You can't learn what to do and then not do it and then still expect results. That's not going to happen. Okay. So I've been in this industry for over 20 years, and I would just love to share all of the trial and errors that I've gone through with my hair and with thousands of natural hair clients in my professional career. Okay. You don't have to always rely on wearing wigs and weaves. You can wear your natural hair out without it being a hassle, and you can be consistent with your hair care to get you to your goals and keep you on the right track. Okay, say it with me. I can be consistent, because I know you can be consistent. I just know that you don't want to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. You want to just do what you need to do, get it done, call it a day. You don't want it to take forever to do. I know that, and I'm here for you. I'm here for it. Simplicity is always it. But go ahead, put in the comments. Let's make this declaration right now that you can be consistent, because I know you can. I'm gonna put it in here too. I can be consistent. I can be consistent. And look, I'm saying it to myself, because it's always something that you have to remind you. It's always what you have to remind yourself of, why you're doing it, what you're doing it for, and just make sure that you're not letting yourself down. Like, I'm in the mode right now, especially in my life, I'm in the mode of not letting myself down. Like, because if I can let other people down, I'm just saying right now, it's not even about other people. But if I make a promise to myself, yes, I can be consistent, because you can. When you make a promise to yourself and then you don't follow through, everything, and not even just about hair, but business, the people that you love, everything else kind of crumbles and it falls apart, and you're not able to really push the way you need to. But start making promises to yourself that you can keep, because I know you can be consistent. You got this. Okay. So, trusting the process means significantly reducing the amount of time spent on your hair, as well as reducing the amount of money spent on products. Okay. Who here has heard of the KISS method? KISS. KISS. So this is something that I ran across in some business workshop in Florida, Orlando, Florida, in 2014. No, either 14 or 17. Time for me. One of those numbers. I don't know. It's one of them, but they came and they were talking about something. They were like, "Look, y'all are making it too complicated." KISS, and it said a couple of different ways. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it stupid, simple. Keep it simple, sister. Like, there's a couple different ways. But the thing is, don't make it complicated. Stop making things complicated and trying all of the products at the same time. Like, that's just not. Yes, keep it simple. They just keep it simple, nice and quaint. Okay. I'll be sharing. Well, first, I want you to learn your hair in a trusted environment to get you to your goals. And I will be sharing an opportunity to work with me to get some help without you doing all the things and going down the rabbit hole of Google and YouTube. And we got Chat GBT, GPT, whatever it is, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Whatever that is, we have the rabbit hole of all of this information. And the real thing that we need to start doing is looking to ourselves, to our current lifestyle, as well as the lifestyle that we're looking to build, and just make our hair care go with that. I know it may sound too good to be true, but I promise it's just as great as it sounds. It's very simple. Okay. But here's a little something to get you started. Okay. As we go over this information, if you have any questions that come up, this is the time to put them in the chat, to get as much clarity as you can. We have another 30 to 45 minutes together, probably 30, because we're just gonna go through this information. That way we can go through the Q&A section, wrap it up like a nice, cute little bow. All right. So today, what we're going to be going over, I think I'm just pushing way too many buttons, or am I? Here we go. All right. Today, we're going to go over the following. What specific type of products that you need to use to get your curls popping. We're going to go over how to prevent your hair from drying out and breaking off so you can finally grow your hair longer and stronger. And then we're going to go over how to turn your wash day into a shampoo hour, because don't nobody got time to be doing their hair all day. And if you did have the time or do have the time, I know you don't want to spend it on your hair. Like, you could take a nap, you can sleep in, you can watch TV, you can read a book, whatever you want to do, meditate, whatever that is, you can do something else. Okay. And I'm for the something else. All right. So before we get into the workshop, if you're already registered for my natural hair detox program, we're going to be going over all of this and some more in depth, just so you can know exactly how to take care of your hair yourself at home while you're on your healing natural hair journey. If you're not registered and you're looking to get some personalized help from me online and you're not in Clarksville, Tennessee, this will be a perfect opportunity for you. You can comment with the word detox and I'll give you more information before we leave today. If you already know that you want another opportunity to work with me, I'll drop the link to claim your spot. Let me just put this in here, and then we're going to go into the workshop. And don't forget, go ahead and comment with any questions and concerns that you have about caring for your natural hair. If you're wanting to wear your natural curls out, or if you don't know if you can even wear a wash and go, you're in the right place. Give me all your questions. And here is the link for that. I'm hoping that is the right link. I don't know if it's clickable or not. Just let me know. All right. So just know that I have been where you are, right? I was not always someone who knew about caring for natural hair for results. I was just like you, just being taught from the people around me. And I don't have the picture of here. I was looking for the picture. You know how back in the day we used to do the family things. And I mean, people do it now, but I haven't done it in a while. But, so there's another picture with my mom and my dad, along with 3 of my brothers. I have more than 3 brothers. I have more than 3 siblings, but this was at this time right here. And so look at me with my cute little puffs and all that. I had no clue about hair. And really, I didn't know anything for real about hair until a decade or 2 later. Right. And so just know that this is something that I teach my daughter all the time. Like, she's like, oh, it's hard. Nah, it's not really that hard. You just don't know it. Right? I'm here to just simplify things for you. I don't want you to have to do a whole bunch of things. I want you to get exactly the information that you need and then call it a day. All right? Up, going too far. Sorry. All right. All right. So the first thing, let's get into the workshop, and then I'll just kind of look at the comments to see if any questions come through. We do have a whole Q&A section that we're going to go over before we end today. So don't forget, if I see your question, I'm going to answer it, girl. I may ask a back and forth just to clarify some things to make sure I'm giving you the answer that you need, but definitely stick around. I'm here for you. Let me take a drink, huh? Y'all, I was trying to get like an affiliate link for this stuff because I drink it all the time, and I'll be like, this stuff is great. I don't know how to do it. So, but it's still good. It's still good. My little probiotic water. All right. So, all right, let's get into it. So what are the type of products that you need to use to get your curls to pop? Let's get into it. Let's jump into it. Let me know if you have any question about this. What you need to use are water soluble products. They are going to be the best for your hair. No oils because they coat the hair. If you're wanting to wear your natural curls out, you do not want to use oils and butters. You want to use water soluble products. Why? Again, because they coat your strands. There are a time and a place for products. Products are just tools. For someone, just to give a little bit clarification on this, and we're just going to keep going, okay? My mom said that back in the day, or back in her day, they would use oil sheen to pick out their froze. And my mom I'm going to get a picture of my mom on here. At that time, she had a Jerry curl and she has very, very soft, like very curly hair, very soft, and like it's fine and all of that. So like I was like, you can get a fro. Like for so long, I was not able to get a fro. I didn't know how to get a fro. And she said they would spray oil sheen, back in the 60s and 70s, and that would help them to volumize their hair. So I want you to think about this. If you're trying to wear your hair in a natural curly state, if you want to define your natural curls, you don't want big, you don't want your hair to expand. You want your hair to condense in itself. You want your curls to be more defined. So if you're looking for more definition and you've been wearing a wash and go, but you've been using a lot of oils and butters, that's why. And I promise you, just changing that alone, you're going to be like, oh, these curls, look popping. Like, everybody going to be having to watch out because your curls going to be popping everywhere. Like, dang, oh, like, this is what I'm saying. I promise you, trust me on this, okay? So different styles require different products and different techniques. I'm just here to help you simplify them and help you to understand why. Because I feel like a lot of times, a lot of people be like, okay, but why? So I have a lot of analogies for y'all to help you understand all of the different things about hair. I'm here for it. So let me know if y'all have any questions, okay? So I know that there are a lot of products in the natural hair community. So you may be asking, like, how do I even find the right type of water soluble products? I am here to help you with that. I have a whole list of water soluble products that are safe to use. Okay. And that way you can just whatever natural hairstyle that you want to do, flat twist, individual twist, twist out. If you want to wear your hair in a wash and go also, or maybe you're not ready to wear your hair in a wash and go, but you want to get to that point, you need to start using those products now. Again, it goes back to a lot of people when they get to the point where they're like, oh, can I wear my natural curls? And oh, yes, I want to wear my natural curls. But that does not mean that your hair is ready for that. Okay. When I decided that I wanted to walk out on the beach and have abs, right then and there, if I walked out, I didn't have no abs. Like my body wasn't ready for I didn't train my body to get them abs. I'm still training them. Okay. They coming through. Y'all, if y'all follow me on Instagram and Facebook, y'all know y'all been seeing my little workout videos. I be flexing on y'all a little bit. Like I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself. But like you have to flex that muscle. But I'm here to help you flex your natural curl muscle so that you can see your curls. So if this is even something that you're interested in doing at some point and you're not ready to have your curls pop, or your curls are not ready for it to be popped, this is going to help. Just changing the products that you use to water soluble products instead of oils and butters. If you're not ready to go out and start buying new products, the only thing that I want you to change is not to use oils and not to use butters and creams. I promise, trust me, you're going to notice a difference right away. And especially after a month, it's going to be completely changed. Okay. And then when you get to the point where you can use water soluble products, you're going to immediately again notice difference with your hair. Just baby steps. You don't have to just go cold turkey, right? You can just do baby steps. Okay. Unless you're ready for fast results. And then we can talk about that too. All right. So the next thing is, how can you prevent your hair from drying out and breaking off? And this is how you do it. Okay. Very simple. Y'all, you're either going to love me or you're going to hate me. Okay. What you want to do is keep a frequent cleansing and conditioning routine. The problem with a lot of people, myself included, a while back, was not putting any water on my hair. Now, what I'm saying is I don't want you to have to put water on your hair every day. Like there was a time I used to teach that. This is not that. This is not that at all. This is shampooing and conditioning your hair on a regular basis. That's all that this is. Very simple. Shampooing your hair, conditioning your hair, and styling it. Doing that on a regular basis, right? The thing that really shifts this, again, because y'all know, if you have been following me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm not just surface level. I go beyond the surface level because surface level only gets you so far. When you stay on the surface level, you're just doing things. What does the guy say? You're just a player in the game. You're not really doing anything. We want to go deeper. Okay. What you really want to start doing, and this is something that I teach in my natural hair healing program, is really about changing the energy in your hair from how you're doing it. For example, I remember like my stepmother a long time ago, she used to say like I had healing hands. And I'd be like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I got older and I started to realize like, okay, well let me dive into that. Like how does she feel like I have healing hands? And I really looked at it. But when I do my clients' hair and I'm thinking back to when I uncovered that, like not now, because this is a decade and so far past that. But like I would realize that while I'm doing my client's hair, I'd be praying. Like I'd be praying to God, like, Lord, please let this go right. Like I know I see the changes in their hair. Their hair is changing right now. Their hair is shifting. And I would be putting in this energy in their hair. I wouldn't say it out loud, but I would just I would really just envision their hair how I know it can be while I'm doing it. And I would be changing the energy in their hair. So I teach that to you in my natural hair healing program, because if you're not doing that and you're giving that energy of, like, I would hear a lot of people would go to certain stylists and be like, oh, your hair is this and that. And I'm just like, dang, why are you doing somebody's hair with that type of energy? And they would not be satisfied with their hair. It's something, their whole mindset, their whole mentality would not be as positive as they would want to be leaving out. But I really had to look at that. And then I've learned how to teach that to my clients. But just think about that. Like, change the energy that you bring to your hair. Don't go into doing your hair. Don't even go into preparing to do your hair, because anything that you put out in the ethers, that's going to come back to you in some type of way. I want you to start giving off more of what you want in life and from your hair, right? Go into it like, okay, baby, I know I haven't been good to you for a while. I've been stressed out. And look, this is how I was. I've been stressed out. I've really been going through a lot. And I realized that this is all my fault. I'm going to do better. We're going to get this shit together. We're going to thrive, right? You need to start really think of, like, what's her name? Donna. What's her name? Tina. What is it? Her hair is Donna. Goodness gracious, my mind. Brown. Tabitha Brown, with her hair, like it's a whole it's a whole its own thing. Like, think of your hair as one of your new little best friends, okay? And as a good best friend, I'm just saying, as the best friend that you have, and start speaking positivity into your hair as the same as you should do into yourself, okay? Keep it very simple. Make sure that you're cleansing and conditioning your hair on a regular basis, and put that fantastic, loving energy into your hair. Shifting that alone without even changing products is going to change your hair. I promise you. If you've ever got into or heard about these different experiments that they would do with the plants and water, and the effects that water have on them, it's amazing how they would play like real hardcore music to certain type of plants, and then they would play real nice floaty classical music to different type of plants, and they would be completely different. These plants over here, they would be dying, they wouldn't be thriving. These over here are ecstatic, they're like blooming, they're flawless, and all of that. Like, one, our body is already 70% water, but when you are shampooing your hair, you're using water, right? And it's touching your hair. So, and you have more power than you think. So you're touching your hair with your fingers while putting water on your strands. This is more of a powerful type of even a ritual of healing your own hair. This is an actual thing that I'm trying to teach y'all. And I know that this is going to be very beneficial for you. So even if you don't join my Heal Your Natural Hair program and you try these things, come back and let everybody know about it, right? Just doing that, just even changing how you think about your hair, come back and let people know. Help somebody else out. Help somebody else out, okay? All right, last thing, and we're going to wrap up. And I'm going to see if I see any questions or concerns about caring for their natural hair or about living life as a curly girl with your wash and go, or even if you're like, can I wear a wash and go? Is this for me? Or I thought this was not for me. Let me know in the comments, okay? All right, the last thing is, how do you how do you turn your wash day into a shampoo hour? Because again, don't nobody got time to be shampooing their hair all day. I did that before. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that no more, right? So this is what you do. You stay consistent with your hair care routine, okay? You shampoo your hair. Your hair is going to improve over time. If you follow the steps that I'm teaching you, you're going to see a change in your hair. Just keep going. If you're like a person that goes to the gym, or whether you're not, like if you go to the gym and you start seeing results and then you stop, you got to help yourself, right? Excuse me. You can't start eating right and then see all the benefits and you're breathing better and you're able to move, you got more energy and all that, and then you stop. You can't expect the same results. You got to keep going because it's going to get better and better. I promise you. And that's with anything in life, right? You know this. I'm not telling you something that you don't already know. I'm just also here to help you apply that, okay? Because not just knowledge alone is power, but applied knowledge. And that's, again, why I am here to help. I'm here to help and serve you, okay? So your hair's going to improve over time. Remember, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid, simple, whatever. Just don't do too much, okay? Shampoo your hair, condition your hair, and style it. All right. So for example, with my hair, when I first started wearing like a wash and go, and by the way, this is not a wash and go, I'm wearing individual twists. This is one of my go-to styles, which if you didn't catch last week's training about finding your go-to styles, it is on my channel. And also don't forget to subscribe. But when I first started wearing my hair in its natural curly state, like I was trying to learn how to flex that curl muscle that I was telling y'all about. Like the first time that I did my hair, it took like 2 hours to do, almost 3 hours. And I was like, oh goodness. But here's the thing. This was coming from 5, 6 hours of doing my hair, most of the day doing my hair and not having to do that. So 2 to 3 hours, I was like, oh my goodness, like, I think I found something, right? And that was like the first time that I did it. The second time that I did that, it took an hour and a half. After that, it took 45 minutes to do. So now I'm anywhere, anytime I do my wash and go, it just takes me 45 minutes to an hour to do. And I don't know about you, but doing that, like if I need to go somewhere real quick, if I needed to do that real quick, 45 minutes to an hour and out the door, that's mind blowing, from 5 to 6 hours and still not even liking how my hair was looking. And with this was my natural curls that I didn't know I had. And I actually loved it. And I felt really confident wearing it, right? It's a different kind of mindset, but I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. Okay. You just want to get more frequent with washing and shampoo. You want to shampoo and condition your hair. You want to keep going. It's going to get easier, right? Your hair is going to get longer. Your hair is going to get stronger, and you're going to see more curl definition in your hair, especially after you stop using oils and butters for your wash and goes, because that's not going to help it, right? All right. What questions do you have? Tell me what questions that you have. Loving your life. Thank you. Very informative. Thank you. So they are recorded. This workshop right here is only going to be available for 48 hours. Let me see. Today is Thursday. So Saturday morning, it's going to be gone, but it's going to be here. If you're interested in my Heal Your Natural Hair program, you do get a copy of this, not this specific workshop, but you get of the natural hair healing workshop. You do get a copy of that to just watch as many times as you want to in the future. But let me know if you have a question about that. If you have any questions about caring for your hair, go ahead and comment down below. I'm going to go over a little bit about my natural hair healing framework, just to kind of give you a whole roundabout of how I'm here to serve you. Okay. Also, I do go live once a week. Every other week, we're diving deep into the framework. So let me pull this here. So for example, this previous week we went over choosing your go-to styles. Next week we're going to go over evolve your care. But like, let me just go, so these are the 9 steps in my natural hair healing framework. This is going to help you to create a deeper relationship with your natural hair. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to go over this and then we're going to wrap up. I'm going to go over this, see if there are any questions, and then we'll wrap up. So my natural hair healing framework, it really just helps you to understand your natural hair in a way so you can create a true healing experience, to then help you focus on the specific action steps that you should be taking. Okay, to then create the best plan that's personalized and specific to your hair and scalp needs to fit your lifestyle. We're not trying to create a hair care routine for somebody else. You don't want to ask somebody what they're doing unless it's like, should I do this? We need to ask the right questions. We need to ask, is this good for my hair? Not, hey, what do you do to get the look that you get with your curl pattern that I don't have? So I could try it and then be upset of why it didn't work out. Like, let's not do that. That's just doing too much. It takes too much energy. I don't want you to do that. And I know you don't want to do that. You may think that you need to do it to try something, but that takes too much time. That takes too much money. You're spending too much money on products. And then you're like having products everywhere. And you're like, I don't have no room to put my baby. I can't sit my baby down nowhere because I got all these products. I'm just playing. But for real, my natural hair healing framework, it walks you through these 3 tools required to receive a healing to the deepest soul level to transform your experience. Okay. Knowledge, techniques, and consistency. You must have all 3 of these personalized and specific to who you are and what you have going on right now in any given time and situation. This is for you, not for anybody else. Okay. Without all 3 of these aligned, you get stuck spinning around in circles, using a lot of energy, doing a lot of things, using a lot of products, all to see no real results or no progress with your hair. Again, I do not want that for you. Okay. In this workshop, we covered a little bit of everything, right? We covered some knowledge, we covered some techniques, we covered some consistency, but now it's your time to implement what you've learned. And we're going to be doing that in my natural hair detox program. Okay. So you will be working through what we've learned today and bringing back questions to let me know like where you need more guidance, or you to dial in on what specific techniques that you need, right? Or whenever something doesn't go the way that you thought or desired, I'll be there to guide you. Okay. I'll be there to guide you and help you to cut through all of the bull and the noise that's in the natural hair community, because we all know there's so much information out here, right? On YouTube, Google, from friends and family about all the things that they're doing with their hair, but you are here because you want to cut through all of that noise. Like you're tired of doing all of the things. You just want to do what you need to do with your hair to see results. And you just want to do that. You want to make it simple. You want to make your hair care boring. If you're here and you want to make your hair care boring, you are in the right place. You don't want to do a whole bunch of stuff. You just want to have beautiful, healthy, natural hair without having to flat iron it, without having to wear wigs and weaves all the time. Like that could be a choice, but you don't have to be confined to it. And when you're ready to wear your natural hair out, you can feel confident and empowered to do so. That's why I'm here. Okay. You could either choose to spend years doing all of the things, being confused about why you're not getting the results that you want, or you can spend 30 days together and hash everything out so you can get the results that you desire 10 times faster. Okay. Let me see if this will play for you all. Hmm.
I signed up for the workshop because before I came, my hair was just fragile, brittle, uneven. It was dry. It was that crispy, crunchy sound sometimes when you touch your hair. And I knew that I wanted to change, but I was wanting something more than a on the go hairstyle. I was wanting a whole new texture and everything to my hair. And I've like as I said before, I've seen the difference within 1 week. And after that 1 week, I thought, oh, this is a fluke. It's the same as when you try a new product. But then after the second week and then the third week, I couldn't help but notice the changes, and my friends and family noticed the changes as well. So I'm really excited to be a part of the experience.
Nice. All right, so this natural hair detox program is going to be tailored to you and your needs. Over the next 30 days, you're going to be practicing new shampoo and conditioning techniques so that you can see your natural curls pop and last longer. Okay. We're also going to be going over different type of gels that don't dry out your hair and actually help to keep your hair healthy and not just where it is, right? We go over daytime and nighttime routine and what to do. If something doesn't go right with your hair, we go over all of that. Okay. So I did put the link in the chat. I'll put it down here again if you're interested in it. You can get started with today with my DIY program. So that's just if you want to do it yourself. You're like, Angel, I just need to hold on, share your what? Okay, I don't know what that is. Like if you're like Angel, I need help right now. Like I'm ready. I need to get started with something right now. Give me the information and tie it up in a nice little cute bow. That's what that is. You can do the DIY version and that's there for you. Okay. So here is what you get. You get guidance on hold on. I'm missing it. Okay. It says click it. All right. So you get guidance on creating moisturized curls that pop in 30 days. You get a list of recommended water soluble products that are safe to use for all of your natural hairstyling to continue to improve your hair's health, the hydration of your hair, the strength of your hair, and your curl definition. Because I know that's like the big thing that you're wanting. You're wanting more curl definition. Am I saying that your curls are going to look like somebody else's? No, but you're going to start to learn yourself and you're going to start to learn what your hair can do because right now you may not know what your hair can do. This is going to help you get there. Okay. This is such an empowering type of program that you, as your life is unfolding, you're learning more about yourself. You're going to be learning what your natural hair can do. And it's such a beautiful situation. I promise you. You're also going to get step-by-step walkthrough of what techniques are required for you to achieve your best wash and go so you can have your natural curls just flawless, popping, doing its thing. Okay. Everything that I mentioned is valued at $291. And for a limited time only, it's only $97. That's it. I know you're probably thinking, that's it? Like for everything and I get to keep it forever? Like, yeah, pretty much. Now there are a few early bird specials for my action takers. Let me put this on here. Technology. Early bird. Okay. So if you sign up by tomorrow midnight, that's Friday midnight, you will get instant access to my 2 steps to knowing your hair type training. If you're like, well, Angel, what is my hair type? And that's really something important for you, that will walk you through the 2 steps to get you there. as well as you getting a replay of a natural curl workshop so you can review and replay during your own time, any and all, as many times as you want to. You're also going to get my 3 steps to prevent your product junkie habits, because I know if you are natural, you may have too many products. And I don't want you to go into anything with your hair by just buying all the products. Mind you, you do get a list of all of the water soluble products that I would recommend for any of my clients to use. I don't want you to go out and buy all of them. And matter of fact, I want to help you to use what you have first. Let's see what you can use first before you start to buy new products. This bonus is going to help you with that. Okay. So this bonus is for my early bird people that are action takers. And they're like, Angel, I already know I want to do it. This is for you. Okay. So if you sign up by tomorrow midnight, Friday midnight, you get all of that. Okay. So that brings the total to $484. And again, the price doesn't go up, it just stays the same. Okay. So I would say oftentimes, like, my clients ask about what products to use for them to, get the results that they want. A lot of those times they have already purchased hundreds of dollars of products, if not thousands. I'm probably, like, especially if you've been natural for like a decade or so, or even 5 years, you've probably spent more money on products than you really realize, and they're just collecting dust, or you're trying to figure out who to give them to because maybe you've bought multiples of something that you can't even use. That's money wasted, that's time wasted. You're past that. You're ready for some actual results with your hair. I'm here to help you with that. Okay, just think about this: never having to buy random products to try out just for it to not work. Something that my clients love now is that they have their core products and they just get what they need. They're not in the, oh, Angel, do you think I should try it? Like, a lot of my new clients, they're in that mindset of trying products, and then they're like, and then they get their core products and they're like, okay. And then they use it and use it and use it and use it, and then they use it forever. We may sprinkle in some new products from the list of products that I recommend, but they're always using those core products over and over and over again. Like, you don't have to spend money on trying products anymore. If that's a mindset that you feel like you have, you can shift out of that. I'm here to help you with that. It's over and done right now. You don't have to do that. It's a choice. Okay. I remember learning, like, all of what we like go through in the natural hair detox program, of taking all day to do my hair. Like, it seemed like maybe it took like an hour to detangle my hair, an hour to shampoo, and then like 2 to 5 hours attempting to style it for it to not turn out the way that I thought it was going to be looking. Like, I was not satisfied with the look, right? Think about this: getting done with your hair in only 1, maybe 2 hours, moving on with your day and having more time to do the things that you want to do, that you truly love to do in life. I'm for that. Like, I know you're for that. Like, let me help you. Let me know if you have any other questions. Let me see here. Let's do our Q&A section, and then we're just going to wrap up again with a nice little cute bow. I don't see any questions, so I'm just going to share this with you. I'm going to go over a little bit more results with you, tell you a little bit more about the program, give anybody else an opportunity to share with me if they have questions about their hair, or about if they could wear a wash and go. On here, you'll see different type of curl patterns from different types of people. I work with all different types of curl patterns. So if you have tight curls, loose curls, medium curls, zigzag curls, loopy curls, whatever that may be, like, you're there. Like, you can do this. You can do this. I promise you. As long as you're consistent, you just do the right things, make it simple for yourself. You don't have to do so many things to be stressing out and trying to figure out why it's not working for you. You don't have to do that. Right. I wish I wanted to have this page available so you all can really dive into this and look at it at your own time. I'm not there yet. I'm working on it. But you can see that there are different type of products. I mean, different type of curls. We even have some, I don't even know if you can see my mouse. Hopefully you can see my mouse. So even like if you're transitioning from heat damaged hair, like you could still do this. And I will teach you how to, do a little, like if it's straggly on the ends or whatever, like we could go over what you need to do to tie it up in a nice little bow so you can look presentable. Okay, because it's not just about the curls, it's about the shape of your hair too, so you can feel more confident in your strands. So I wanted to show you this just so you can kind of really see that, one, I am an actual, like, you can, I mean, if you've been following me for a while, I'm a real person, I have a real business. But also these are results from other people as well over my 2 decades of experience. Um, I am on Facebook. I deal with different type of curl patterns. I do work in a salon here in Clarksville, Tennessee. If you're here, I can do your hair in person, but also I'm here to teach you how to do your hair yourself, because honey, you can't be dependent upon me to do your hair all the time. Although I do have clients that do not do their hair and I do their hair all the time. But I want to make sure that if you go on vacation, for example, if you have an event going on, or if you are having to go out of state, out of country, out of whatever for a week or two, a month, I want to make sure that you have the tools and knowledge available to get the results that you need to have, to be empowered to wear you. Okay? I watched this video and I think it was like Cardi B, or no. Girl, it was Erica Badu. That's who it was. She was walking, and the guy caught her. Was like, "Hey, what you wearing?" And she was just like, "This is what it is." Like, she real cool. I love Erica. But he was like, "Describe your style," and he was like, she said, "I can't." Like, wear you. Like, learn how to wear you properly. Like, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure that you're able to have your own natural curls, wear your hair out. Like, I've been here. I've done in-person workshops, online workshops. I've done things to help people. I'm really a hands-on type of person, so I've done the hands-on type of workshops to where it kind of helps you. Hey, people will say, "Hey, how do I detangle my hair?" Then I'd go over that. This is how you detangle your hair. Let me take you step by step. I'm a step by step type of person. Let me take you step by step and teach you how to do this so you can do it yourself. Yes, ma'am.
I know you sell your products, but as far as like the conditioner, whether it's leave-in or not, what does it matter?
It does.
It does.
It does. So, leave-in conditioner is something that you're going to use on your hair after you shampoo it, or like upkeep in a wash and go. That's something that you could use a leave-in conditioner. As far as the difference between the two, the conditioner is going to be rinsed out every time. Anytime you use like a regular conditioner, even a co-wash or whatever. I'm not a fan of leaving co-washing the hair, just because you could accumulate a lot of dust and it gets in your hair, and then you have to shampoo it more often. It can be done. I wouldn't recommend it, but the conditioner is going to be rinsed out, and the leave-in conditioner is going to stay in your hair. Okay, so you can see here, like, I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Okay. Y'all, I am here to guide you. I know Belinda here, she talks about how I helped her. She signed up for one of my online programs a while ago. This was actually the first time that I worked with somebody out of the country. Y'all, she contacted me. She was in Germany at the time. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that is so cool." And again, you see the year here, 2018. This was a while back. It was a while back. But I was still helping people. And I'm here to help you, right? Like, a lot of people have seen results. A lot of people have done invested in classes in me, like because they invest in themselves. Like, at the end of the day, it just depends on if you're ready to invest in yourself, you're ready to get some more information to help yourself and to apply that knowledge, this program is definitely for you. Okay. So I'm here to help. One day I'll have this to where you can kind of see all of this. I'm gonna play this and then we're gonna wrap up. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'm gonna wait about
The
5 minutes.
way we learned, I know for me, the way I've learned is because everything was step by step. It's more for you to take in the information when everything is step by step and you're going through the process step by step instead of just saying, hey, you got to do this. But no, step one, okay, this is what we're gonna do. So that's the way you can, train somebody else to do the same thing. You showing them as you're going by the steps.
A lot of times, I know that's what you need. You don't need somebody saying, "Oh, you just need to shampoo your hair." Oh, okay. Because what I learned when I even attempted to do that, I would be like, "Man, I wonder what they're doing with their hair at home." This is the whole reason why I got online, y'all, to help people. This is why I created online programs. This is why I got invested into things to see how people are taking care of their own hair at home, because I could only do so much with the hair. One, I'm only in one location. I can only do so much to somebody's hair, but when they go home, if they're doing something with their hair that I don't know about, it could change a lot of things, that we could shift a lot of progress and all of that. Okay. But this things like this is for you. I want to make sure that you are doing your hair the right way to get results. Okay. Our hair is made out of water, protein, and some other stuff. But when our hair comes in contact with three different things, it reacts to it. So our hair has a water bond, a chemical bond, and a heat bond. So whenever we flat iron our hair, it reacts to it, and whenever we have heat, it reacts. Whenever we add a chemical to our hair, such as like the relaxer or some color, it reacts, as well as when we add water to our hair, it reacts. So it's like all those three combines with our hair, and whichever one it is, it softens the bond. I'm trying to say it in a real brief way, but it softens the bond and it comes one with whatever you just added to your hair. It's really cool when you really understand it. You're like, oh man, the water is actually becoming one with my hair. That's why it's so important to add that water to your hair. Water, okay. H2O. Y'all, some of y'all don't want to shampoo your hair, and I am just flabbergasted at why not. Okay. Surrender to an amazing process. All right. Let me if you're ready to go ahead and get started, I'm gonna show you what the page looks like. Let me see if I can share my screen, because I don't see any comments or questions. All right, so we have an option of the DIY program for the natural hair detox. You get the 4-week step-by-step program. You get a complete list of the water-soluble recommended products, and you get a guidance on daytime routine, nighttime routine, workout, hair care routine, because I want you to be able to work out also. So if you feel like, if you work out and you're like, I don't know if I can do this, you can do this. Okay. There's also a program with support and guidance. This is what you get. If you're looking for more one-on-one work, then you can still sign up today and get those bonuses. We get started May 1st with the live program. So you do get the 4-week step-by-step program. You get the complete list of water-soluble products, the recommended products. You get the guidance, daytime routine, nighttime routine, workout routine. If it doesn't work out routine, what to do, you get all of that. You also get personalized guidance from me. You get a one-on-one kickoff call is how we get started, so I can get a little bit more information from you. There are weekly check-ins, and then after that, you have 8 weeks of email support, so that if you do have questions or concerns about your hair, I'm still there to guide you. Okay, so there are 2 options that you can choose from. You have, and it depends on, how you learn. If I know a lot of people who are like, Angel, tell me what to do and I'll do it. That's the DIY program. That's the do it yourself program. Some people are like, Angel, I need help. Like, can you see what I'm doing to make sure that I'm doing it right? And then tell me what I need to do differently. That's the program with support and guidance. There's a lot of interaction with the support and guidance. Okay. So know that I kind of really dissect what you're doing with your hair and make sure that you're doing it the correct way. Okay. It just depends on the type of support that you need. Okay. If you do have any and all questions, and we're going to go ahead and wrap up, you can email me right away at salonsupport@dreamnaturalhair.com. Join the program tomorrow midnight to get the bonuses. You get instant access to the program. As soon as you sign up, you get instant access to the program. You also get the bonuses, 2 steps to knowing your hair types training. And I say types because you may have more than one hair type. I mean, if you've been natural for a while, you know that. If you're newly natural, I'm not even going to say you have more than one curl pattern in your head. And it's okay. Nothing's wrong with it. And you shouldn't want to change it either because you can't. There, you know. You also get a replay of the natural of this natural curl workshop to review as a replay during your own time, anytime that you want to. You also get my 3-step product junkie saver system, so you can break those product junkie habits that you may have. I'm pretty sure you do. Benefits of joining the program. All right, so you're not having to buy a whole bunch of products anymore just to try out, all for it to not work out for you. You don't have to do that anymore. You're not having to take 3 to 5 hours to do your hair, style your hair anymore, right? You're going to have the knowledge that you need to finally be consistent and get the results fast because you deserve that, right? All right. So far, the biggest question that I've come up with, or that people have given me, is, can I still work out at the gym while going through this process? And absolutely yes. I want you to stay active, and I want you to be able to have a healthy lifestyle, because that's what this is about. Also, you're creating your hair care routine around your own lifestyle. As your life unfolds, you're figuring out the best ways to do that. Okay. So I am honored to be your host. I am here for you. The bonuses are for if you sign up by tomorrow midnight. If not, you still get the program and all of that. If you want to do that, you can choose which option that you want to do. I will say this, and we're going to wrap up. So after you sign up for the program, you will receive a confirmation email. Oops. I do it like this. You will get a confirmation email. So this is a whole outline of the program, but you get a confirmation email with a link directly to the program right away. And if you sign up for the live support and guidance option, we get started May 1st. You will also receive a kickoff email on Monday. So you can submit your before photos. But just know that having someone to walk you through this process is a game changer, especially someone who knows what you're going through, know what you're going to go through, and can tell you what you're about to do, what's about to happen before it even happens. So you're mentally prepared also, and you're not just kind of diving into it blindly, like not really knowing what's going to happen. Okay. I can't wait to see you there. Again, congratulations for taking the time to learn more about what your real crown and glory can look like, to even learn that you can wear your natural curls. I think that's completely amazing to me. I'll be doing a lot more of workshops this year. I'll be doing a lot more trainings to help you achieve and flex that muscle so you can get the best 7 to 10 day wash and go curls of your life. All right. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. And we'll see you next time. Bye. I'm going to wrap up because I don't see any questions. See you next time. Yes.